Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you know, it's the beginning of June, so it is time for our favorites and our hate-its of the month. And on this channel, we're going to call those Rosebuds and Thorns. So I have two boxes here of things that I really love and really hate, and we're going to go through and talk a little bit about them. So I'm just going to randomly pick things out. And the first thing that I'm going to pick out are going to be this shampoo and conditioner from Garnier. You probably have seen the commercial for these. These are the whole blend, and this one is in green apple and green tea flavor. It smells exactly like green apple. Don't really get the green tea, but who cares? They make your hair feel really soft. The conditioner works great. I love them. I've been using them for a couple weeks and have nothing bad to say. Okay, so the next thing up I got on sale at Sally's. It was $1.99. I lost the cap, but just ignore that. This is the So Gorgeous Swift Perfection Spray. What I do with this is after I get out of the shower, I will spritz this all over my hair, and it cuts my drying time down in half. I have a lot of hair, and my hair likes to absorb a lot of water, so why I like this is because it will really just speed things up, make it go much faster, and I don't find that like my hair is drier or anything because of it. Next thing up is going to be from MAC. This is pretty much a cult favorite here on YouTube and pretty much on Instagram. This is going to be Fix Plus. Now you can see that I've used a really decent amount of it. For a long time I was just using it because other people were using it, so I thought I needed to as well. Didn't really know how to make it work for my skin. I use this a couple different ways now. I will use this on my face before my primer, and I will also take a beauty blender, spritz that on there after I put on my foundation and my concealer, and just gently tap to really blend everything in. It's great, it smells great, it doesn't irritate your eyes, but don't open your eyes to put this in there. That would be weird. I love it. $20, MAC, can't beat it. As far as setting spray is concerned, I am pretty dedicated to Urban Decay's All Nighter Spray. However, there is a drugstore alternative from Wet n Wild. It is their Photofocus setting spray, and it is pretty good. It will make your makeup last. It has a pretty fine mist similar to Urban Decay. The only thing I don't love about this is that it really kind of stings. So obviously don't open your eyes. Again, right? Don't open your eyes. Don't spray it in your mouth because it tastes really bad. Let me tell you that from experience. I think this was maybe $4. Obviously smaller size than the Urban Decay, but if you need something in a pinch and you are on a budget, this is a great alternative. Another Wet n Wild product that I'm really liking is going to be the Megaglo contouring palette. Now this is in the lightest shade that they have. I picked this up on sale last week at Rite Aid, and I just used it today on my contour. Now prior I used the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I was pretty dedicated to that, but I only ever used the lightest shade. It's a lot to spend the entire amount of money on a palette when you only use one shade, so I decided to pick this up because it is pretty comparable. The Kat Von D is a little more grayish toned than this one, but if you guys take a look, do you like it? Don't you like it? Let me know down below. For $4.99, it's pretty good. Plus Wet n Wild, you can get that on sale all the time. If you're not a Plenty Points member at Rite Aid, you're missing out because I got this 20% off. So we have a couple more things on the favorites, and the next is going to be from Alterna. This is the Caviar CC Cream. I have been using this for probably about 3 years now. This is going to be a smaller sample version I received at Sephora. It was a 100-point beauty perk. CC creams are everywhere, right? You put them on your face, you can put them on your eyes. This one, I will take about a dime size amount on wet hair, massage it in. I don't do too much up on the top, really just on the bottoms, and I feel like it really makes my hair feel very healthy. Let's pull up what's next. This is going to be my perfume favorite of the month. This is from Nest. This is their Indigo shade. They have a whole range of shades that are all very floral. This one, I'm not really into floral scents. A lot of times I think they're like grandma. This one is really good, and I will tell you my favorite thing about the Nest shades is that I can put this on at 8 o'clock in the morning, come home at 8 o'clock at night, and you can still smell it. I always have people comment when I'm wearing this and telling me that it smells good. Definitely pick it up. A lot of times Nest shades will be 100-point beauty perks at Sephora. So you're going to see that I have a lot of little miniature items, and this CoverX Specs one is going to be the next. This is going to be the Anti-Aging Eye Smoothing Primer. I got this in a duo on Black Friday just to try out some CoverX Specs products because I hadn't really had that in the past. I love this. It's not super goopy. It's nice and smooth. It sticks onto your eye. A little goes a long way, and I really find that my shadows last. I have it on today. You can't tell because there's shadow on top of it, but let me tell you, a couple hours from now, you won't even realize that I I did anything because it'll still stay on. So the next favorite for May is going to be this Colourpop eyeshadow. This is in Birthday Boy. I actually may have received this in June, but I already love it so much that it's going to be in here. It is a bronze shade with a little bit of purple and pink, like metallic holographic glitter in it. It is great. If you haven't tried Colourpop eyeshadows, they have a very weird texture to them, like they're bouncy. They don't feel at all like normal eyeshadows. I do find that they're difficult to blend into other shades, so I typically like to get ones that I can put over my whole eye and not really worry about anything else. But this color is great. Put a little eye primer underneath, it's set all day, and that glitter sparkles all over the place. I love it. We have two more products. They are both going to be lip products. This next one is probably going to be a holy grail item for me. I have gone through so many of these. My mom is actually behind me filming and she's nodding her head because she also loves this product. This is going to be, it's $2.99 at Ulta. It is one of their, I don't remember the official name of it, so Editing Ashley is going to put it somewhere here, but this is in the color Warm Berries. It is a fantastic shade. If you are a pale lady or not so pale lady, this is going to be fantastic for an everyday wear. You don't get a ton of hours out of it, but for $2.99, buy 3 of them, stock up, you're good forever. My last favorite for the month of May is going to be this lippy here. This is from Manna Kadar. I actually received a smaller version of this in my Birchbox. It was probably 1/10 of this size. Got so addicted to it that I went onto eBay to buy a new one. This is in the shade Olive Me, and it is a lip gloss stain. And I will tell you that I hate lip glosses with a passion. I don't like them, but this one does not feel like that. It feels more like a liquid lipstick, lasts for hours, and when it wears off, you get a great little rosy, dusty rose mauve color. Okay, so now we have our rose buds out of the way, so we need to go to our thorns. Luckily, this basket is much smaller than the other one, but there are still some things in here that I probably wouldn't really recommend. The first is something that I picked up yesterday for the highlighter challenge that you're going to see on my channel later this week. They were 3 liquid illuminators from Ulta. They came in a little packet called the Strobing kit. They are going to be, one is a pearl color, one is a rose gold, and one is a bronzer. So bronzer or contour, all over face highlighter, and then a blush. I liked the white one fine. I put it all over my face. It did what it needed to do. These two here were almost impossible to blend, and when you're thinking about putting contour or blush on your face, you need that to blend into the actual foundation color so that it looks seamless. This got patchy and weird. I hated it, didn't like it. This one, maybe I just wasn't using it correctly, but I just could not blend it. I looked like a clown. Save your money. Next is going to be another sample. I told you there's a lot of samples in here. That's how I like to try new products. This is the Audacious mascara from Nars. If you have seen any of my videos in the past, I have been trying out this mascara. I like the wand. It's very bristly and prickly. It's plastic. I like those kind of wands. I just didn't find that the formula itself gave my lash enough oomph. I have lashes that go like this. I want lashes to go like that. If they don't do that, the mascara doesn't pass my test. Which brings me to another mascara, which I have a really hard time saying that I disliked because there were certain things that I liked. This is going to be the Legendary Lashes mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. Look how cute the packaging is. It's great. If you look at the wand, also great. It lifted my lashes. It did make them look like they were fake lashes. They kept them curled all day long. However, I don't want this underneath my eye. I'm already pale enough. If I have black splotches underneath my eye, it's not doing what it needs to do. I love this mascara. Maybe it needs to come out in a waterproof formula so that it doesn't do that, but until then, I'm probably not going to use this again, which sucks because it was from Nordstrom and it was expensive. Another makeup, not so great, is going to be the Nars Pro Smudge eyeshadow primer. If you saw any of my other videos, I also use this in probably every video. I liked it. It was fine. It wasn't very, it wasn't sticky, but it also was kind of dry, which I didn't like. I know people with oilier eyelids will probably love this. For me, it just wasn't going to be worth buying it at full price, so we're going to pass on this. Okay, so we have 2 more thorns left in this bundle of roses. The next one is going to be the Micro Mini Beauty Blenders. They are $17 for 2 at Sephora. Ooh, I don't know. I feel a lot of things about these. I want to like them because look, oh cute, they go right underneath your eye. They fit perfectly. It's a little bit easier than the larger beauty blender. However, like, I just feel like this is impractical. Why is it $17 for 2 of these? Also, and it's really hard to like hold and get enough like poofiness here. Otherwise, I want to hold it like this, and I might as well just use my finger. I don't know what I'll use these for. Probably nothing. So we're done with this. All right, the last thorn for the day is going to be from Redken. This is the Guts 10 Volumizer. I wish you could see that my face my mom is making right now, because that explains it all. My mom has thinner hair, and so we were trying to give it a little bit of oomph and a little bit of volume. So I took this stuff and decided to put it in her hair. It comes in like a spray shot. I don't know, it should probably just burn. Actually, you know what, if it burned, it probably would blow up the whole house, because it stinks really bad. So this is what it looks like. It comes out, like, I can already smell it. It smells like mayonnaise and vinegar had like a death child. It's just not good. It does, like, it lingers. Like, even after I dried her hair, I lied to her and said it smelled fine, but in reality, it smelled really, really bad, and I had to wash my hands like 6 times. I don't know what's wrong with this. It just needs to go away. It doesn't do anything. It stinks. Why would you want your hair to smell? I don't. Nope, we're done with that one too. All right. So that wraps it up for the Rose Buds and Thorns of the month of May. We will do this again next month, and I'm going to tell you already that I'm going to have a thorn that's probably going to be pretty controversial, but there is going to be a full review coming up on that soon. Her name rhymes with Miley, and it begins with a K. We'll talk more about that later, but this wraps it up for my Rose Buds and Thorns of the month. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. Any and all feedback is greatly appreciated, guys. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Look, you can tell that I have a very robust amount of, that was robust. I have to pause because I'm sweating.